Contributory negligence in a cycling accident is a challenging topic. Cyclists can be partially responsible for their injuries if their actions have contributed to the ultimate accident. So let's talk about some actions which may give rise to an argument of contributory negligence. First, if the cyclist isn't wearing a helmet, your damages are going to be reduced, no question about it. If you have a brain injury, a concussion, contusions on your head, memory issues, vision issues, and you weren't wearing a helmet and you struck your head, your damages are going to be reduced because your actions to not wear a helmet were unsafe. Also, if you're on your phone, have earphones in while you're riding, there's another argument that the insurance company will make for why you're partially responsible because you weren't paying more attention. If you're weaving in and around traffic to get to the intersection faster, that's another argument that we've seen insurance companies make. We've seen insurance companies make arguments against triathletes and people who are down on their aero bars at the time of the accident or really focused on driving quickly because they're training for an event or otherwise. Doesn't mean that the person's unsafe, but there's a presumption, at least in the minds of the insurance company, that that person could have been paying more attention. It's my job to rebut that. Also, if you're driving without bike lights or a horn, you have to have these on your bicycles. Many people don't. You can expect another argument from the insurance company that you could have taken steps to make yourself more visible. When we're talking about visibility, here's another big one that often comes up. Driving at night without reflective clothing. It's easy to see people during the day, especially if they're wearing bright colors. But what about in the city on a night without a full moon, without a lot of illumination from street lights, and you're wearing dark clothing and you don't have a light on your bike? You can absolutely anticipate that an argument will be made to say why you were less visible, and because of your actions, you're partially to blame. My job as a personal injury lawyer and as somebody who represents so many cyclists is to get the best possible argument out there for my client. It's to protect their rights and to ensure that mitigation arguments, contributory negligence arguments are least impactful. My job is to say why my client was right and why ultimately maybe my client could have done more, but ultimately they didn't cause the accident. It's the driver that ultimately struck my client. It's the driver that has an obligation to follow the rules of the road. It's the driver who has an obligation to look at their surroundings and appreciate different types of traffic. So, there are arguments that can be made both ways. Contributory negligence is a live issue on so many cases involving cyclists. If you have a question about contributory negligence, blame, and how negligence works when it comes to a cycling accident, give me a call. My team is ready to help. There's absolutely no obligation to get answers from us. There's no risk, there's no cost. I'm here to provide you with education and information so that you can make informed decisions about what to do next. And if you need help from me, that's great. I'm here to help. But if the information helps you resolve your claim and negotiate with the insurance company, that's also wonderful. I'm here to help you no matter what. So just reach out with your questions. It just takes a minute, and I ensure that you will get answers today that are important, that are helpful, and ultimately make it easier for you to focus on your recovery. So many people are so worried about what the law is and what strategies there are and how to deal with the insurance company, how to talk with them, how to make sure you don't say the wrong thing. Don't worry about that. Focus on your recovery. Get answers that you need. Take a good step forward. Focus on getting back on the road, back to work, back to living your life, back to doing everything that you find rewarding and fulfilling. So just reach out with your questions. I'll get back to you today and you'll feel better. Safe riding, take care, and I hope to hear from you.